Good morning. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? First things first. It's the morning time, and why the fuck am I wearing something fancy? Fancy. Because I was just cleaning my closet and I found this that I thought I lost because under the pile of garbage that I have in my closet, it was impossible to find this. But because I was cleaning today, I found it. And now I was like, I have to wear it. Now that I have it, I have to wear it. Now that I found it, which I thought I would never, I'm gonna wear it. I clicked this picture from my mom's photo album. Wait, let me show you. And since I've seen this picture, I've just been like, I need to wear something like this. Like, I have to wear something like this. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. Can you see? Look at that. This is me. Me when I was innocent and I didn't give a fuck about what people would think about my outfit. This is that time in my life. This is that time in my life where I very proudly wore this and thought that it was fashionable. My mom was like, you wouldn't wear dresses at this phase of your life. Like, you just would not. Like, you would just hate wearing dresses. So you would just wear jeans, these weird high neck stuff, and wear a belt. You wanted to look like your dad. You wanted to dress up like your dad. Looking at this, I feel like if I were just, vocal enough or had any sort of communication skill at that time, I would just tell my dad that he really needs to get his fashion choices in check. Because looking at him, I started dressing like this. So I was like, let me just take this into consideration and try to create a look inspired by this. Like, I can't really create this exactly because I don't have anything. At this point, I don't have anything in my wardrobe that comes even this close. Not even this close to this. I don't have anything. But I can find something and try to take inspiration from this look and like do something, This strip of mine, I never really felt this way before, but this strip of mine kind of like forced me to look at my parents in a more humanly manner. I have always been extremely critical of my parents and how they were living their lives or what they were doing in their lives, things like that. I have been extremely critical and oftentimes I've been extremely judgmental of them. I think the reason why I have done this is mostly because I always growing up was in a state of mind that my parents can make no mistake ever in their lives. They are parents, they're parents, they're equivalent to God in our culture. Like, they cannot make any mistake whatsoever. Because of that thought, because of that, I feel like I have been extremely unfair to them because I expected something extremely robotic out of two very normal humans. This time I really sat down and thought, like, just like I think my parents sometimes growing up were a little bit unfair to me and unfair to my situation and the way I was thinking, unfair to the struggles that I was going through. I wasn't able to, talk to them. I wasn't able to express how I was feeling and stuff like that. I feel like I've done the same to them. Even they were stuck in a situation that they were not able to talk to me about how they were feeling or what they wanted to do with their lives or how they wanted to react to certain situations, but they always could not react the way that they wanted to because I was there. For my sake, they were like that, oh, you know what, it's okay, let it be. Oh, it's okay, let it be. Like, how much they have shielded their own feelings and the way they felt because of me. And I feel like in return, I have been quite judgmental of their choices and their decisions. And I think they would have been much better in expressing themselves only if I gave them the space to do it, only if I did not expect so much out of them. Okay, I don't completely blame myself. I was growing up too. I was a child. I was growing up too, did not really think much. I think it's like a societal thing that, you have to look at your parents like they are a form of God, which is great. But sometimes you also have to allow them to be themselves. You also have to allow them to discover who they are. Just because you are born into their lives, just because they birthed you, that doesn't mean that you have become this one center of attention in their life. They have their own lives too. And I think if I just allowed that to happen and did not give myself so much importance in, like, I am the one, I am in your family, like I should be the one who's important. If I didn't really think that way, things would have been like different. But I was wired that way. I wired myself. I thought differently back then. I was a child and I saw everybody around me having the same exact expectation from their parents. But I never really thought that what I was doing or how things are in general, it's bad. Like it's not bad to expect things from your parents. I'm not saying that don't expect anything from their parents. Okay, no, they have birthed you, so you have to be a prominent part of their life, but you cannot be the only thing that they live for in their lives. I wish I understood that before, so that I could be, I don't know, a better child to them. There were times when I said things like, oh, I just want to live my life. This is like this is like that. Why can't I just, live my life peacefully? Why don't you guys like let me live my life peacefully? And I never really thought that even they want to live their life peacefully. You know what I mean? I never ever gave that thing a thought. Like, what I want to do, they want to do it too. But they don't do it because they have that label of parent. They have done everything. They've been part of my life. They have gone to my recitals, my dance things, my dance competitions, this competition, that competition. They have been there. It's not like they have not been there. Okay, like I said, if you are a parent, if you are a child, there's certain responsibility that you have to adhere to. It's not that you birth a child and you just let it go. You just go on living your life, don't do anything. Then why do you have a fucking child? But I feel like completely, entirely forgetting who you are after you give birth to your child. And that child growing up thinking that he or she is the only good thing in their parents' life. It's weird. I wish I had this, understanding before. I would have loved to, just let them live, especially when I grew up and I wasn't as dependent on them as I was before. I really wish that I could just, tell them that, what? I think it's time you guys like just do whatever the fuck you want to do, okay? You have given enough time to me. Just, like be yourselves and do what you want to do. There are a few things that I regret, of course. I feel like I could have been like a little bit more, understanding towards them, their situations, the choices that they made and everything. I wish I was a little bit more understanding to that. But it's okay. Like, theek hai. What's done is done. There's quite literally nothing that I can do to reverse it. But what I can do now is just not try and not be an emotional burden to them. Try and not expect so much that from them, like I used to. accept them the way they are, accept that they can make mistakes, accept them just like that, just be a friend to them more and be less of a daughter to them. The moment I started to look at my parents in a more humanly way, I tried to be a friend, talk to them like a friend and not like a daughter. And my relationship with them just grew tenfold. Like my relationship just became so much more better with them. I could understand what they were saying. I could understand what they wanted. I could understand, where they are coming from, in certain things that we have all, me and my parents, we have all three gone through few very difficult times in our lives. So I understood the situations and the way they reacted and how they reacted and why they said what they said in such a better way now. Now that I tried to be less of a daughter and more of a friend, I understood them so much better. And I just judge them less now. I'm so much more closer to my mom now than I ever was. And it's just great. It's great. Done. You have to look for an outfit. We have to improvise a little bit here because I just cannot find my fucking white trousers. I just can't find them. I just can't find it. I just can't find it. I don't know where it is. And I really, even though I just cleaned my closet like today morning and I kept it somewhere and I just can't find it anymore. Like, what's the point of cleaning the fucking closet if I just can't find my stuff? Like, I can't take out everything. I just folded and kept everything. I just can't take it. You know what? We have to improvise. We have to improvise a little bit. Even though I'm wearing like a long trouser in the picture, I'll just switch it with same colored shorts. It was like a whitish, grayish trouser. I'll just wear a white short. And on top, for top, I was wearing beige. But I think I'll switch it with navy. We're just getting inspired by the look, okay? We're not trying to do exact because I don't have anything to recreate that outfit. And I'm really, really, really liking the navy and white combination nowadays. So I'll just do that. Wait, stay here. I'm really liking this polo shirt situation nowadays. I'm really loving it. Especially navy and white has become one of my absolute favorite combinations to wear. So I'm just going to really make this short because I am short. So I like making everything short. Maybe I'll just put this. This. With this, I'll take my red bag and I have these new glasses that I just bought. Just going to wear it. Bag here. Take it like that. I'm so tired. This just looks absolutely nothing like my childhood picture. But this was developed through that picture. It was developed by that picture. So that's probably it. Bye. See you guys next time. Bye bye.
Non più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girando.